Good morning. Great morning. Great morning. Great morning. I'm happy to be here with y'all. I'm thankful for y'all to come through once again. It was a great weekend for me. Great weekend for just love and beauty, and I saw so much love this weekend from friends and Valentine's Day and my birthday was on Friday, so being able to share that love with my family and my friends that's like really, really close to me was so important for me. Such a big moment for me. I enjoyed it so much. So much so. And I'm so grateful that so many people wanted to be there with me and wanted to share that moment with me. And so much love on Facebook, so much love on Instagram, so much calls and texts. Man, I was just so overwhelmed and so blown back by it. But then Valentine's Day came, and still the love didn't stop from all corners of the earth, actually, like, because I got friends all over the world. And then I felt like it was now my turn to show that love back to friends and family and make sure I tell them happy Valentine's Day, and just continuously to be in that love spirit. So with that being said, I felt like this talk this morning I was gonna switch gears on y'all, and I was gonna invite y'all in to a self-love talk, because I feel like that's a major thing. That's one of the big things about life, and a big thing about growth is that you do the work on yourself, and you do it selfishly, and people don't like that when you start changing. People don't like when you start doing things for yourself. They make you feel guilty about it. So, I just wanted to jump in here and start it off with probably the thing that I think is the most important for me to start my day, and it really gels me out and really like grounds me, is my meditation. And this is sage. I burn the sage. I light candles. And I also have Palo Santos, which is somewhere in the room. And I don't burn all of these together. Usually it's either the Palo Santos or the sage, or I light the candles around the room. There's always candles burning in my home, always. Just because I like to create a peaceful environment for myself and a very calm environment for myself, and allow myself to be calm, still, and think my thoughts. So I wanted to invite y'all in and offer you the power of meditation. I don't know if a lot of you are familiar with the practices of meditation and the practices of just being still and listening to yourself and your inner talk, because those inner talks is your subconscious, and it's your innermost desires, and it's the conversation that you're having to yourself about yourself and your beliefs about yourself. So that's where a lot of your doubt is in your inner talk. It's you telling you that you can't do it, or you replaying things from the past where maybe you failed and you stumbled. So you don't believe in yourself no more. But if you pay attention, and this is where meditation becomes so powerful, because you could be having these thoughts throughout your whole day and not even know that you're thinking them, and not even know why you're thinking them. But if you take a minute and calm everything down and breathe You'll hear them. In the back of your head, you'll hear the chatter. And you'll be like, I'm not worth it. I'm unworthy. I don't deserve it. And you'll start hearing those things in your head, and you'll be like, I'm tripping. I am worth it. I do deserve it. I'm a prize. So then you can start replacing those negative talk and that negative chatter with positivity. You can start replacing those thoughts. And because you control what you think. You can start telling yourself and bring attention to the thoughts you want to think, not the thoughts that you are thinking subconsciously. So if you have time today or time whenever, pull up some meditation music. You could just type in meditation music. It's just as simple as that. And there's all types of music. There's all types of Hindu music, African meditation. I enjoy African meditation. There's just American meditation. There's just so many transitions of it. And just sit down with yourself and really begin to listen to the thoughts that you're telling yourself. And listen to your innermost desires. This is where this comes from. It comes from my most inner desires. Because sometimes what be shown on the exterior is not what's really going on the interior. Because we could all walk around like everything is good, everything is all gravy. But on the inside, you suffering. You hurting. You have not healed. And if we are looking outward for somebody to come in and help us, save us, heal us, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You have to begin to heal you. You have to begin to do these works on yourself so you could become the person that you want to become. We don't get what we want in life. We get what we must have. And if you must be self-loathing, then you're going to be self-loathing. If you feel like you must be bursting with passion and love and joy, that's what you're going to have. But it's up to you. You have to sit down and talk to yourself and listen. Do more listening than you're going to do talking. And just light some candles. If you don't know where to get sage from, just get some candles and just burn the candles. And allow your thoughts to flow. Allow everything to just move through you. So that's the first thing I wanted to offer y'all this morning, was the power of meditation. The second thing I wanted to get into was being able to forgive yourself. Remember, this conversation is about self-love. So being able to forgive yourself is very powerful, because you allow yourself to move on from something that may have hurt you. Move on from somebody who may have done you wrong, or something that you've done in your past that you felt like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. Forgive yourself 100 times over, 100 times over. There's so many things that I've done that I'd be like, damn, I should not have done that. But you know what? It's done. Sometimes we hold on to things too long, and it fucks with your peace. Anything that fucks with your peace, let it go. Let it fly. Like this year, for me, it's just about living in harmony with myself. Would you rather be at peace with the world and at war with yourself, or at war with yourself and at peace with the world? Answer that. Because for me, I'd rather be at peace with me and at war with all the fuck yous. because ain't nobody gonna disrupt what's going on over here. And I want that for y'all. So allow yourself to make mistakes. Allow yourself to be wrong. And allow yourself to be like, damn, okay, I was wrong. Fine, cool. I forgive myself. I shouldn't have done that. Next time I know I'll do better. And move on. That's it. It's like we either living in the past and it's disrupting the present, or we living in the future and it's disrupting the present. So you can't have harmony in the present because you at two wits ends, pulling yourself apart. Just be still, be calm, and forgive yourself for all of it. For whatever you think is going to happen in the future, or for whatever happened in the past. We can only control right now. And whatever you want to do right now is in your control and in your power to change and to do. So you have the power to forgive people who've done you wrong. Like your uncle did some weird shit to you, or you did some weird shit in the past, or you crashed your mom's car. Like, forgive yourself, bro. Sis. What's done is done. We can't change those things. But what we can do is not walk around with that guilt. We don't have to have that shit eating at us. It's not worth it. It's not worth disrupting the peace of the present for some shit that we got no control over, something that already happened. Or something that's you think is gonna happen in the future. We can't control the outcomes of things. We can only control what we can control right now in the present, which we hold in our hands. So forgive yourself 100 times over. The next thing, allow yourself to make mistakes. I said that saying this because you'll learn so much more from making those mistakes. Just as much, if not more so, than you'll learn from your successes. And you'll learn from your greatest achievements. When you fail, it's just a reroute. Like, oh, okay. Wake you up. Like, all right, cool, yeah. And they hurt. I'm not saying that failures don't hurt. Like, they hurt. Ain't no way around it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just experience that experience. And just be like, like, I know I'm saying, like it's cool, because I know some people don't have my perspective. So I'm able to fail horribly. And like I said, and it made on the exterior look like, cool. I failed at that. But on the inside, I could be beating myself up about it. But after that, if I can get past that by doing these practices and forgiving myself, then I can move forward. And I'll be better for it. So allow yourself to be human. Allow yourself to have failures. Because if you never try, then you never know if you can succeed. Allow yourself to do shit wrong. And allow yourself the correction. Don't be too stubborn that can't nobody help you correct it. But put yourself in positions to fail. It's okay. It is all right. It's scary, but it's fine. You'll be okay. Trust me. Another self-love thing is do what you like, because you'll remember it's what you love. So if you love to paint, or you like to paint, do it. Paint. You like to draw. You like to ride your bike. You know what I mean? Because once you do what you like and you experience it and you haven't done it in a while, it'll feel like that first time you did it, like when you go on the first date, it'll feel like that all over again. Like, it'll just feel like the nervousness, like, am I gonna like this still? I haven't done it in 5 years. Like, oh no, like, and then when you do it, you're just like, I do like this. I love this, actually. So, like, for me, that thing is swimming. I love swimming. Oh, man, I love swimming. And, like, I like it. In the beginning, I was like, I like to swim. But now I love it. So allow yourself to explore yourself and to be, and again, in harmony with yourself. Don't hold yourself back from anything. Begin to explore the world. You know what I mean? Because it's yours. It's your simulation. We've created this great world and we want to live it in such a small box. It's so grand and it's so much bigger than we can imagine. Oh my God, it's so beautiful out here in this world, bro. It's so beautiful, and we can't be confined to these, spaces, a 400 square foot apartment or like 25 blocks in your neighborhood or a neighborhood. They can't confine me to New York. They can't confine me to the United States. I'm global. I'm international. I'm bi-coastal. They can't stop this. And they can't stop you. Don't stop yourself from saying like, I'm fat. I ain't supposed to be doing those motherfucking jumping jacks. Man, if you want to do jumping jacks, man, jump. That's what I'm trying to say. I put it in a big spectrum, but now I'm trying to bring it back to something practical. Because we put limitations on ourselves that don't need to be there. Let's get them up out of there, because the world is at your feet. It's at your feet. Take hold of it. All right? Oh yeah. This is not, people not gonna really like this one. And it's gonna be value yourself above everything. Above everything and everybody, value yourself more than anything. Value yourself over your partners. Value yourself over your family. Value yourself over your job. Value yourself over your kids. Value yourself over your kids. People are not gonna like that. But hear me out. If you are the lifeline for your kid, you are the shade on a sunny day. You are the root. You are the foundation for your child. And you'll say, I die for my kid. If you die, then what happens to your kid? What becomes of that seed if you don't value yourself enough? And I know parents out here that say I live for my kid. My kid is my life. Well, if your kid is your life, what happens to you if something happens to that kid? You gonna die of grief? What happens to the kid if you pass before they even of age because they just got you running around the town and you have a heart attack? Because you just running and gunning for your kid and trying to make sure all their checkups is done or everything is taken care of for them, that you forget to take care of yourself. And if your only job and all your only mission was to be here, to be a mom to that kid for 50 years and die, I don't know what type of mission you are on. If your only goal in life is to be a parent and to be here for your child for 50 years and die before your kid has kids, what mission are you on? Value yourself above everything else. And I'm not saying don't take care of the kids. I'm saying, parents, make sure you are taking care of you. Because he cannot eat from a tree that bears no fruit or rotten fruit. Put yourself above your partners. I know you love them. I know you love them, and I know they love you. And no, I don't have a partner right now. I'm single. And no, I don't have kids. I am a single person in that aspect too. But I have seen, and I'm talking from experience. I have lost a parent, and I have tried to be the knight in shining armor to every single one of my partners. And I have failed at that miserably because I kept putting their needs above my needs. And when the well dries up, baby A gets crunk. Because once you give and give and give and give and give, you cannot pour from an empty cup. You have to fill up yourself. First and foremost, fill you up. And when your cup runneth over, then you begin to pour into others. You can allow others to drink from the well. But fill you up first. Put yourself and value yourself above everything. I know we all seen the meme. You die today, your job will hire somebody tomorrow. So I ain't even got to get into that one. Value yourself above everything. And lastly, I'm going to close out with this one. It's a heavy one. Be mindful of how you feed yourself. Be mindful of how you allow others to feed you. And I always tell my godson that, always, watch how people feed you. Watch how they feed you. Watch what they feed you. Because food is a love language. Like, I've been blessed that every partner that I've had has always been a great cook. And has always never had a problem with cooking for me, never had a problem with laying it out for me as far as like setting the table, cooking everything, making sure I got a napkin, fork, knife, spoon, juice, soda, fucking champagne, saying whatever. Come clean my plate off and put it back in the kitchen, wash the dishes up, cuddle, whatever. I've always had partners that always set a precedent on how they would take care of me in that aspect. And when you come to my home, it's vice versa. Anybody who's ever been to my apartment, I lay it out the same for you. The first thing I offer you, want some tea, you want some water, you want some beer, you want something to drink. You hungry? I could cook for you. And then when you leave, I'm sending you away with doggy bags. I'm sending you with damn near everything I got in the pantry. So, and friends as well. I go to my friends, and my friends have laid it out for me with beautiful spreads. Waffles, eggs, salads, fruit, so orange juice, mimosas, and they've done it like that. So it's like, you be very, attentive to that part of your life. Food is a love language. If you want McDonald's, you are a Big Mac. If you only eat at Mr. Chow's, you a Chow Chow. If you only want home cooking, you a home girl. Just pay attention, please. Fruits, vegetables, stay away from that meat. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to tell y'all how to live your life. I'm not trying to, because I know it's a lot of my young people on here watch this. I'm not trying to tell you at 22, 21 what to do with your life. I'm just trying to show you, not show you, but I'm trying to pick the right word. I'm just trying to expose you to some of the things that are out here. So when you get down further in your life, you're not experiencing dis-ease because of the things that you've put in your body. Because some of these things are avoidable. I'm not trying to make you have a certain journey or nothing like that. I'm not trying to tell you to walk this way. I'm just trying to tell you that some things in life are avoidable. And take heed to the elders who have walked before you and who have sacrificed things ahead of you so you won't have to go through them. Because some things are avoidable, like hypertension, diabetes, obesity. These things are avoidable. And it's up to us to give y'all the game so that we can avoid them in our future generations. So I'm not trying to tell you to stay out of McDonald's just because I want you to not eat hamburgers. Nah, I'm trying to tell you, like, pay attention to what we consuming, because food is a love language. And what you feed yourself tells yourself how much you love yourself. Because if we know meat causes cancer, and we know alcohol causes liver damage, and we know smoking causes lung damage, how much damage are we willing to do to ourselves? That's all I'm saying. So let's just pay attention to these things, and let's not take some of our pastime activities overboard. I love to eat, and I've taken it overboard, and I see the results of what happens when you take things too far, and now I have to deal with the consequences of it. So let's be conscious here. I love y'all. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. It went kind of long, but I had, a few things that I wanted to say to y'all. I know this is a different speed from what y'all used to, but I enjoyed it, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video too. And make sure you like, subscribe, share, leave the comments. I'll enjoy the feedback, and yeah, peace and love. It's Baby A.